Television Speaking to Generations by Mackenzie Way, Evan Richardson, Alicia Shatraw, and Leah Hagelin.
What television shows speak to our generation? The first show I chose was 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why is the story of a high school student as she descends into despair, brought on by betrayal and cyberbullying, which eventually leads to suicide. 13 Reasons Why addresses a problem that has become a huge issue within Generation Z that most people are not willing to talk about, which is using technology in a negative way. This show shows teens what it is like to be a victim of bullying and what technology can do to change someone's life. The other show I chose was All American. All American is inspired by a true life story of NFL Super Bowl champion Spencer Paysinger. The show is an inspiring drama where main character Spencer James struggles through adversity while trying to reach his goal of playing in the NFL. Spencer overcomes taunting, bullying, and injuries to accomplish his dream of playing Division I football.
Shameless speaks to our generation in multiple different ways. Shameless depicts a life in the struggling class of Chicago. It portrays failed parents, unhealthy relationships, drugs and alcohol, mental illness, teen pregnancy, the struggles with sexuality, addiction, and the meaning of family. One Tree Hill speaks to this generation through the misunderstandings of high school students. It represents each group of students showing their different diversities. It shows the struggles of balancing sports and school. The show touches on subjects such as school shootings and the fears of women in the real world.
Is TV still capable of connecting with younger viewers in ways that speak to them through experiences, ideals, hopes, and fears? TV has a hard time connecting with younger viewers because TV uses broad topics to gain a larger audience. TV is all about getting as big of an audience as possible, which leads to relatable TV shows seeming forced and awkward during scenes that are supposed to be serious or personal. They tend to follow many stereotypes that make shows seem cheesy or fake, which makes the audience feel misrepresented and like they're being made fun of in some scenarios. TV also often beautifies romance and downplays the hardships of life, which can make the audience feel like their personal experiences are invalid or no big deal, and makes them unable to relate due to the inauthenticity of these experiences when portrayed on television.
Other forms of media. Social media, video games, and magazines are all forms of media that are used to grasp the attention of newer generations. They use bright colored ads and videos to help grab the attention of the younger kids, whereas older generations use newspapers and books that weren't as appealing.
This YouTube video here.
Sleeping in the back seat when Frank pulled over. Middle of the night. I think it was Halstead. Told me to take the boys and sit on the curb and he'd be right back. I was 6. A few hours later, we're still sitting on the sidewalk and Ian's head is burning up. He's hysterical. I don't know what to do. So I ran down the street, lip under one arm, Ian under the other, trying to flag down help. Would have been easier scoring crack than a ride to the clinic. I finally made it on foot. They said Ian had a fever of 104. Another couple hours, who knows? I didn't find Frank till a couple days later. First thing he asked me was how much money I had on me.
Now think about what form of media you feel most connects with your generation. And there's the options below. And here is our bibliography.